Hi, Sharon Brennan here at Cottage Lane Stamper. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I just wanted to kind of show you just a couple things. This is the new May to August catalog, and if you remember right, we used to have the Celebration catalog and we used to have a mini catalog, and this is actually about the size of the mini catalog. It's what, 86 pages long, so about maybe half or a third of what our annual catalogs are. So these will be coming out. There won't be any more Celebration catalogs. They have done away with those. They're just coming out with these catalogs like 3 times a year. So May to August, September to December, and January to April. The Celebration items have been replaced by the Product of the Month, and they are usually about $5. They change every month, and sometimes if there's enough you can go back a month and order that one also to your, add that also to your order. But anyway, I can't show you the inside of this catalog until it goes live. But it has gone back to a former format where they have like the bundles in one section, the suites in one section. In the back there's an index again, and it'll have a section for the dies, the stamps, the embellishments, and so forth. So I'm liking that. I like that I can flip to the back of the catalog and say, I want to look for this stamp, and it'll tell me what page it's on. And there are, like in the bundle and suite sections, it'll show all the parts of that. But then you're also going to find like the stamps in a separate stamp section. So I think it's just more user-friendly than it has been in the past. So anyway, I hope you enjoy this new format also. And if you requested one from me, I had to close my mailing list. It actually closes today, but I don't like to wait till the last minute because sometimes I forget. So anyway, my mailing list for my customers is closed, and we can't add to it once it's closed. So anyway, that's the catalog. And I wanted to show you one thing that's new in the catalog. It's called a hybrid ink pad. And this is actually the ink pad that Close to My Heart used. It's the same format. You can tell it's a little bit smaller than what we have. It's about the same size as the Memento. Let me go grab that one, and here it is. So it's about the same size as a Memento ink pad. People I saw on Facebook are having trouble opening it. They said that there was a notch someplace along the edge, and I haven't found it yet. But I found if I just put my fingernails in between, it popped off reasonably well for me. Sure, as soon as I just pull it apart. So, so you can't use the Memento ink on it. I tried to order the refill, but they're not available yet. So as soon as they are available, I will get one. So this is just a smaller size than our other stamp pad. I guess if I do it this way, that's a little bit narrower than the actual pad itself. This is a felt pad now, as opposed to the foam. And it's about as long, almost as long as this one. Everybody's, since I've started Stampin' Up!, which was 10 years ago, this is the second reiteration of the ink pad and how to open it and close it. So anyway, this one will also, I always store my stamp pads upside down so that the ink stays at the top, which is what the Stampin' Up! Pads did. So anyway, open that up, and I'm just gonna, I got this one. It's I think it's came out maybe in the, must be the annual catalog. Anyway, I've been doing a lot of scrapbooking, and I thought this would be great for doing birthday numbers and things like that. So we're just going to take off, and we'll just use the A. Now, someone told me that if you take a piece of like washi tape and line it up here, then you can line up your letters easily. You can also use like, kind of hard to see, the grid paper. So I don't have any grid paper handy, but this has a grid on it, and I can easily see if they're lining up or not. So we'll take a couple more letters here. We'll do A and B. So I kind of lined them up on my grid here. So we'll take a piece of scratch paper. Okay, I got some scratch paper here. And they say if these are a little too sticky, just rub them with your fingers or your chamois, or I've even used my, I don't know if this is kosher or not, but I've even used this just to take that really lightly, just to take that film off of there. So, and we'll see how these stamp up. I like to kind of turn them back and forth to make sure I get really good coverage. And because I am using photopolymer, and we've gone to all photopolymer stamps now, there may be some red rubber ones that are still in stock, but otherwise from now on they'll be photopolymer. So looks like I pressed down too hard there. There, not too bad. I think I still need to get some of the film off of the stamp. That's added during the process. Okay, I kind of wanted to see this too with the black, and the black does stain a little bit, but it won't affect future stamping. So I'm going to try it with this gray here, and I'm going to see if, I don't think the gray should stamp. I think this says a hybrid ink. So we had another ink pad before, and it was called Archival, and it was called Basic Black. So there, after I washed it off, it got a much better image. But that one also, that other black ink also stained. Oh, I guess maybe I got most of it off this time. It's not stamping as nice as I would like. That's not too bad. Anyway, I just wanted to show you that pad. A lot of people are liking this new ink pad just simply because you can take this and get it out of the way. It's easy to take off, and then it should still fit in your slots, I think, for your stamp pads. I haven't tried that yet. But let me go get one and see how it slides in our storage slots. Okay, this is the Stampin' storage, and they do fit in there nicely. They stick out a little bit more. I guess not. So they're still easy to grab a hold of and pull out. So they'll work fine too. That'll be great. But I just wanted to show you this new hybrid stamp. Higher than the current and almost former stamp pad. But I wanted to show that to you. I got one just because I wanted to see what it was like. And I didn't get a lot from the catalog. I've got some more on order. But I did get this one. And basically for scrapbooking. So I like that it has the offsets. So that means like a background. So you can die cut this in one color and then do the offset in another color. So I do a lot of that actually with my scan and cut. Oh dear. So I do like that. And this also came with, this is actually, I couldn't figure out what this was. It's a birthday cake, but it was upside down. So I figured that out. There are some little presents here. 2 different presents. And leaves, assorted leaves. And this is like confetti. And in the picture it shows kind of a blackout on a sample. So you could use this in a corner of a piece of cardstock. And then I like, because it's got all the different things. It's got wishes, best wishes, for you, thank you, happy birthday. So those are the main ones that I use, especially happy birthday. And they're a nice, good size. They're, see if I can get the measurements. So this is like 2 3/4 or 1 3/4 inches high with the offset, and this one is about 4 inches long. So, and that's the longest one that there is. So I think that'll work out really well for my scrapbook, and it'll be great for cards too. Say you have just a plain background, and I've got some backgrounds I did from another video where I showed you how to emboss with your dies. Or no, this is actually from a video that, well, there were 2 things on that video. One, I showed the different types of embossing folders, because there's the standard, there was the Sizzix 3D, and there was the Stampin' Up 3D. And they all take different sandwiches. So that's on a previous video if you want to check that out. But anyway, this is just the embossing folder. But this would be good just to do like, if I get my fingers in here. And I'll take these off and I'll put them on a magnetic sheet. But so you can just do something like this, happy birthday. I think once I get these off, they're going to go right on that magnetic sheet. So you can do like happy birthday there, and you can do like a little cake on the bottom. I did not buy the stamp set. I hope I don't regret that. But I basically just wanted the dies because I like doing the offsets. So anyway, that is pretty much all I wanted to show you today, I think. So if you have any questions, make sure you put them in the comments, and thank you for stopping in. I appreciate you taking the time to watch this. I know you've got a lot of other things to do. So if you wouldn't mind liking, sharing, and subscribing. So thanks. Take care, and may God bless.